Appalling, don't you think? I mean, you're listening up there, aren't you?
What's appalling about it?
Well, I just think the narrative is just so dismissive of people. I mean, we see a pattern of behavior from the Conservatives using name calling and personal smears of individual citizens, and just a sense that there is no decorum whatsoever in the House. I mean, look, we have vigorous opinions. We should. We're elected to come to Parliament and to debate ideas about how we're going to push this country forward and what we're going to do about a variety of different problems. But we I think should protect the honor of the institution while we're doing that work.
Now, that is a bunch of crap. If you watch any part of any length of question period, you will see that when it comes to decorum, the Liberal Party is the bigger offender. They are deflecting hard because they do not like that the Conservatives have latched on to the very true statement that Mark Carney is doing a lot of Chrystia Freeland's job behind the scenes without having taken the oath of public office. Now, this is a very big problem, because if he's going to be doing government work without taking public office and getting a whole bunch of kickbacks for his companies, that is a giant conflict of interest. And the Conservatives are quite rightly pointing all of this out. And this is what is being called a problem with decorum and dishonoring the institution of the House of Commons and attacking individual citizens. She went as far as to say last week in the House of Commons that Pierre Poilievre is trampling on the charter rights of eminent Canadians. Meanwhile, the Liberal government is playing fast and loose with the charter rights of all Canadians and our money and our livelihoods and they want to say that the Conservatives, just for doing their job because they are the opposition party right now, it is their job to put the Liberals or whatever party is in power under the microscope and take a look at what they're doing. When the Conservatives come into power, it will be whoever gets the next most votes job to be that opposition. And they will be on the other side of the house. The Conservatives are doing their job. The Liberal Party is not. And they are mad at the Conservatives for actually trying to be there to do members of Parliament things. Meanwhile, the Liberals just want to play hide the money, hide the person, and hide the politics. And the Conservatives don't want to play that game. So they're being accused of a lack of decorum and dishonoring the institution of the House of Commons when all they're doing is literally calling out and proving with statistics and reports what the Liberal Party is up to. I see right through this nonsense. I hope that more and more Canadians see through this nonsense. This is why it's important to watch CPAC, watch Question Period, watch how they interact with each other, because this is sheer gaslighting. It's the same when they talk about the Loblaws lobbyists that work for the Conservatives. It was the Liberals that were shown to have Loblaws lobbyists in their back pocket. And they just completely play the I'm rubber, you're glue game, and whatever they are accused of doing with receipts, they just go, no, you. And they expect that to stick. And this is what they're doing with the decorum thing. They're playing fast and loose with parliamentary language. We had Trudeau last week saying that the leader of the opposition was full of shameless slogans with a very hard emphasis on the SH, because we all know what he was trying to say. Even the Speaker of the House was like, yeah, you're getting dangerously close there. But even the Speaker of the House isn't holding the Liberals to the same account as he is the Conservatives, because he's a Liberal and he's very biased. You can tell. Anytime a Liberal shouts out of turn, he just puts out a general message, oh, I'd like to remind all members to please hold their turn until they have the floor, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as a Conservative member gets frustrated and speaks out of turn, he names the member in the riding. Every time. Every single time. It's very clear that this is a deflection, this is a gaslighting tactic, and I'm hoping that more and more Canadians, more and more media outlets are seeing it, because it's just not going to work anymore, no matter who does it. It's the whole Liberal Party may be saying the exact same script, but nobody's buying it, I hope. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know, has the Conservative Party gotten too out of hand with their comments, do you think, or is it the other way around? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.